Hey guys, good morning. Craig here. I just had a crazy idea and I want to run it past you. This is not only going to get some feedback from you, but also it's going to give you a glimpse of just how insane this automated agency platform is going to become in the not too distant future. So, as I mentioned when I just launched the new feature that allows you to have a complete posting assistant who basically does your job for you, I mentioned there's only one little shortcoming that, you know, yes, we just gave you a new thank you screen that says, hey, we just sent you an email welcoming you to the program. If you need anything special done, just hit reply and we'll get it done for you. And one of those things I thought you might have to put in there was, by the way, if you have a logo for your company and you want me to include that as a watermark on your images, it would be a very nice touch, but we'll need to get that logo from you, that logo file. Well, it just kind of hit me on my morning walk that that's not a difficult thing to automate. So what I want to do is create another screen just before that screen and just after the screen where we ask them to connect their social profiles. Let's just add a screen that asks them to upload their logo. And I want to take it a step further and make it even easier for them. Because this screen is going to show up after we ask them for their email address already, we're going to know what their domain is, assuming their email address is part of their domain, like john@breadwonderful.com. So I want our system to detect that. So what we'll do is we'll ignore anything that says Gmail or anything public. If they have any kind of a private domain that we detect, we're going to go out to that domain, scrape it, find the top, 6 images. That should include their logo, which is always at the top of your website. And we're going to ask them to choose which of those images they want to use as their logo. And if none of them apply, they click the big button that says upload logo. If we determine that they have a Gmail or something like that, then we're just going to skip the part where we say, hey, choose from these 6, and it's just going to say upload your logo. As soon as they upload that, we'll just say thank you, and we'll move on to the next step where it gives them that final thank you screen and sets the expectation on working with you. What Socialmonials is going to do in the background is we're going to create 2 different versions of that watermark for you. So the version that is really light and transparent, and the version that is really bold. And we're going to name those the same names that are specified in all of the social media growth system CSVs that automatically get loaded into their queue. Now what's going to happen in 3 days after that 3-day waiting period, not only is it going to load all their posts into the queue for that month, but it's also going to include those watermarks. I love that. So now that's one less thing that you even need to worry about in order to offer that personalized service of adding their logo to all of the images that you post on their behalf. Love that. Okay, so here's another thing that's great about this. We are remember, we're redoing the entire campaign UX. Part of that was we created a new folder called Logos, where you can stockpile all of the different logos they use for their business, or if they have a couple brands they're promoting, they can have those logos there too. And one of those logos gets specified as their primary logo. The reason for that is all of the new campaign templates and the campaign types, every single one of them adds their logo automatically to just the right place, and it resizes it to just the right size for that particular design. So now, because we're asking them for their logo up front, we're also going to automatically place it in that logo folder and specify it as the primary logo. So what does that do, you ask? Now that even if people offer or take you up on your $399 price point, your highest price point pricing plan that includes things like video testimonial campaigns, since we already have their logo, which is the only missing piece to offering a complete campaign in the new campaign UX, now it's automatically going to be able to prepare. I'm way too excited. It's automatically going to be able to prepare complete campaigns for people. This is insane. So basically, we're going to be able to add to our notifications in the Agency Pro system, in the Agency CRM, sorry. There's going to be a new notification that is conditional. So you'll be able to, after the 3 days is up, create a conditional notification that says, if logo is present, send this link to their campaign. And of course, you'll be able to specify which campaigns are included in each one of the pricing plans. And it's going to send them links to those campaigns. Totally custom links just for their account, just for their workspace. And it's not going to link to the beginning steps of creating a campaign. It's going to link them to the final step, which is, and if you've watched the video on the new campaign UX, it's gorgeous. And it's so user-friendly. So basically this final step is, your campaign is done. Here is your URL if you want to promote it that way. If you want to add it to your website, here's 3 different links to do that. We've already prepared the code if you want to add it as, a pop-up on your website. We've already prepared the email for you. All the language of the email is dynamically generated. So it's even going to provide them with the email if they want to promote it to their existing customers. QR codes are generated. Everything's generated for them. So basically, it's going to look like your agency put this amazing campaign together and is giving them a whole bunch of different ways with just a click to promote it to their existing audience. They're going to love that. And if you guys are doing other things as an agency, like, email marketing, then this is just another opportunity for you to charge them for another email campaign to their audience. So I'm super excited about this. I want to get your feedback because this is something I want to put in place soon. This is way too low-hanging fruit to just put at the back of some feature list that we want to develop later. Because this is just core to my promise to you that you're going to be able to create passive cash flows with this business model. Love this. Okay, looking forward to hearing your thoughts on this.